CIA says lab leak, most likely source of outbreak. You can read this yourself. I can't say it out loud. Just a couple of days ago, this news broke out. Musk accuses US aid of funding research, including work on through taxpayer dollars. Read that whole sentence. How Elon Musk boosted false conspiracy theories, blah, 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 blah. You can read the rest. I don't want this video to get taken down. But basically, if you were in the spiritual community or even just the conspiracy theory community, you know that this was very, very true. The moment the pandemic started in 2020, you know that this was the truth. And what's crazy is this came out in 2021. Now, if you had Netflix, you saw it. If you didn't have Netflix, you probably never saw this. It's Resident Evil Infinite Darkness, and I watched it and I was like, they're putting it in front of our faces. So if you are familiar already with the Resident Evil series, it's basically about a super evil corporation called the Umbrella Corp. It has mass amounts of bioweapons. They like do heinous things to humanity. In this specific film, this guy right here, which is the US Secretary of Defense, he created this whole scheme in which he was blaming China for a worldwide pandemic. And he kept trying to convince the president in this movie, the US president, of starting WW3. And he kept saying, no, they're trying to harm us. They're trying to destabilize us. It's China, it's China, it's China. Please start a war. But the US president in that movie was like, I'm not so sure about that. I really am not. And it's because it was this guy. He was actually involved with the Umbrella Corp. And if you have watched this, he sounds eerily, eerily similar to Dr. Fauci. The voice actor has the same voice as Dr. Fauci. And I think this was done on like intentionally. And it kind of looks like him too. So I'm going to show you this, right? Who do you think is Umbrella Corp versus the Templar Brotherhood? This is the Templar Brotherhood. This is the Umbrella Corp from a fictional storyline, a fictional plot. They look identical. This is literally the same thing. Now, the Templar Brotherhood is under the same umbrella. They're all grouped together with the Freemasons as well. These are secret society brotherhoods that say that they are doing, enlightenment things for humanity. We know that that's not the truth. They do a lot of other things that they are not proud of, should not be proud of. And they are very self-serving organizations. So this exposed everything that was going on in 2021 to just tell you beforehand what was going to be unveiled. Now you're probably going to ask me, well, why would they expose themselves? Like, who's exposing who? Like, is this all just a psyop? Is this an inside thing? Truth be told, I cannot be 100% certain that we're not getting played. But also simultaneously, you have to understand that there are factions fighting themselves. You have people in this brotherhood that don't want this kind of stuff to happen any longer. They have some semblance of humanity. They're like, we got to stop this. We cannot do this any longer. We want humanity to ascend. We want a better future. Whereas the other faction is like, no, this is our kingdom. We have ruled this since the fallen angels fell from heaven. We are the sons of the fallen angels. This is our dominion. So you have two of these factions battling each other out. But I think so far, the good ones are winning. Not only that, there are just good things in the universe in general that are trying to help humanity ascend, or at least I would hope so. So this was all going to be exposed anyway. Remember the QAnon ... movement? Didn't they say that all this was going to be exposed? They are keeping their word. I don't know what I support anymore. Honestly, I'm just as confused as a lot of you guys are. But really, this is something to be concerned about, heavily, heavily concerned about. I don't know why this is not worldwide news yet. But if you would like to learn more about the fallen angelics, what the whole point of this drama on Earth is about, this whole matrix system, why are they doing this to us? My book, Made in God's Image, is linked in my bio. I talk about everything that I cannot say on the internet because my videos get taken down constantly.